So welcome to Lenora Hills, California. Just kidding. I'm actually in Albuquerque. Yes, I am in the same neighborhood where the Byers live. This is supposed to be Lenora's Hills, California. So stick by because I am going to Stranger Things Season 4 Albuquerque film locations. That's right. Right now I'm in the neighborhood where the Byers lived when they moved to Lenora Hills, California. And right now I'm standing right next to the house that they lived. They're doing some housework, so I am going to let them know that I'm here and, you know, let my presence known just in case. And then I'm going to show you guys all the scenes that filmed here. Oh my God, I was just let in the house and I am in total shock.
Yes, they still left it the same. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so go ahead and record. Come back up, okay?
Oh my God, thank you. Oh, okay, so I wasn't expecting this right now, so I'm not prepared to... Wow, so this is an Airbnb, and right now they're doing all kinds of fixing to the house. Oh my God, this is beautiful. I don't remember the scenes in here because I didn't prepare to come inside the house. So what I'll do is I'll just show you guys around a little bit. I'm gonna take some pictures and hope that they match up later. Holy moly. All right, so I'm gonna point out a few scenes that happen up here. Yeah, this door is seen so many times. But up here, you see this a lot. 11 coming down this way. And yeah, you see the front door a lot. And when that whole thing happened with like the shootout and everything, it was like from here to here, and they're standing here. It's all this shooting going on, but it was like right here. So cool. I've been talking to the man who let me in. He's so nice, but this is one of the bedrooms. Because this place is an Airbnb, there's a ton of Stranger Things all over the place. He was telling me that the cast left a lot of things behind. But yeah, look how cool all this stuff. Oh my God, they have all the Funko Pops. Oh my God, this is so awesome. And I'm having a hard time like figuring out everything, but I want to say this bedroom was used when 11 was in here with Mike when he came to visit. I feel like this might have been the bedroom. I'll show you guys the kitchen because the kitchen and the living room was definitely used. So what were you saying about the glass?
I guess there was a shootout scene here.
Oh yeah, with the guy, the bad guy.
Yeah, they left the...
And they left the glass? Wow, yeah, you can kind of see it there. You see the glass? That's crazy.
Then if you come here,
and then you definitely...
This from what I was told, so you can walk through here, and the book's on the table. So that was left by the cast. I think that was also in the movie.
Oh. Oh, cool. Look at these. Supposedly these were left behind. So cool. And I do recall this kitchen. Looks very familiar. And there's a couple pictures around that show you like where some of the scenes. This is definitely in the shot. There's a part when what's her name? I can't think of her name. Nancy, not Nancy. The mom. What's her name? This when she's talking to the Russian guy, to this guy. So it's the two of them in the scene. Sorry, I'm having trouble forgetting things right now. But there's like a couch here, and you can see this fireplace right here. Oh my gosh, so cool. Oh, this is so cool. But look how cool this house is. So right now, she's gonna put it up for sale. I don't know when, but look how big this house is. Look at this. This is way too cool. And then there's the basement down there. The front door. Oh my God, you see the front door. When she opens the door, and that guy comes and brings the box, you can actually see this in the shot. So cool. But yeah, you can definitely see that in the shot. But yeah, the basement is that way. And he said that they used it, but I don't remember. Wait, that's a different side. I don't know what the side is. I think he took me down there, not here. Here's another bedroom, and I feel like this might be 11's bedroom because I remember a window, and they would look out this window. Yeah, I think so, because you would be able to see outside in front of the house. But look at this. Look how amazing. Remember that project that she did for school? They did a replica of that. Oh my God, this is so cute. Oh, this one fell. Let's put it back. There we go. There she is. She's holding it. Oh my God, that's awesome. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the bedroom that belonged to 11. Picture right here. Yeah, them sitting. He's on the bed and she's standing by the window. So like right there. Yeah, this is it. There's the scene right there. It's hard to see it, but oh my God, that's so cool. So yeah, it would have been right here. Insert video right here. Quickly, this is Jonathan's bedroom used in the show. You can see this closet right here as he runs up and grabs something over here. These are the exact same curtains that were up, which is insane. Here's a picture of Jonathan right here, so that's how you know you're in the right bedroom. And he was asking me, the guy helping fix the place, if this was left up. I'm not sure. I don't remember seeing that. I just remember like them showing this area right here. But look how cool is this. Here's that view that you see a few times. Oh my God, so cool. Okay, so this is Jonathan's room right here, like I was saying, Jonathan's room. And right over here is 11's room. And at first I wasn't sure, but it's pretty obvious, you know, with everything that she has left in here, it's pretty obvious. But there's a scene where 11 is crying and she's sitting either on the bed, oh no, she's actually sitting on the chair and she's crying. It's like a close-up shot of her like right there. And there's that other scene I was telling you about with her and Mike sitting talking over here. But yeah, this is her bedroom. So cool. And then I'm going to show you guys Will's room as well. And this is Will's room, which I was in here earlier, but we couldn't figure it out. And I found a clip of Will right here painting, which makes sense now why, you know, all the painting supplies are in here. But if I were to look closer, there's a picture of him right there. That is him painting right here. And like, you can see this, like, I don't even know what you would call this right here. This is amazing. And just look at all the details in here. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Oh, there's scenes of them in here talking. I don't know if I showed everything, but I wanted to come back in here. Oh, cool. I didn't even notice this stuff here. Oh my God, they have all the Funko Pops. I still want to collect all of these. Oh my God, I love all this stuff. Sorry if I'm showing this fast, but I'm trying to leave so that I can get to other locations, but I'll show you the rest of the room. I don't think you see the entire room all the time. It's mostly like right here, I think. Like right here. Oh my God, this is awesome. Sign the book. This is the book that they leave here. So when people come and stay or visit, they sign this book. People leave pictures and all kinds of cool stuff. Oh my God, look at artwork. Oh, that's so cool. And then look at these pictures here of the cast. Standing right here actually, because you can see the background. Look at this picture here. So cool. Now I'm right outside the door, as you can see. And I'm going to point out all the spots that shot. Sorry, I'm so like geeking out. I can't believe this just happened. But anyways, I'm going to show you all the scenes that filmed right here. By the way, the number of the house, you can see it a few times, which is really cool. But the fact that I have free roaming right now right here is, but let me back up so you guys can see the house now. Because I have to be in the shot now, not that I'm allowed to. Look at this. All right, so let me break down all the scenes that filmed here, and then I gotta get going. All right, so here's the house. Hopefully the lighting is okay. And we see them coming out of this door a lot. This is also where at some point you see Joyce coming out of here when the kids leave, and she stands right there and she's like, slow down. That happens right here. And the man that I kept talking about, that Russian guy, his name is Murray. I can't think of his name, but you do see this area a lot. You see the car going off this way a lot. There's a lot of different scenes that filmed here. So like I said, I'm gonna break it down for you guys. But here's another view of the house. So I'm gonna go one by one and get all the shots for you. The very first scene that you get from this house is actually inside the house, and Joyce is on the phone, and then Argyle arrives in his surfer boy van, and I'm still trying to figure out exactly that angle, but I want to say he parks his car here, okay? And you see, like, it kind of goes through the trees, and he parks, but I'm still really unsure of where he parks, but I'm gonna say it was here. It took me a little bit, but what I think it is, there's a car parked right here, and the camera is like zoomed in at this car. As the camera zooms out, you'll notice the windows of this house over here. So it's like right there, you'll notice that little window, and then the surfer boy van drives up and the camera follows it. It actually goes up this driveway right here, so I was right about that. You see these trees and it backs up right here, and you'll notice the front porch of the house right there. After he parks his car, the angle changes to right here, and the kids come out this way. And I was wrong about the number of the house. The number of the house is in the show is not the same one as the actual house, and I believe the number of the house was over here, and it was like a 4-8 something. So I was wrong about the number of the house. But anyways, so the kids come out this way, and they get into the surfer boy van that's parked right there. So one more time, the kids come out, and the camera follows them just a tad, like maybe up to here. And then they get into the van, but they don't actually go like this and show you the van. It just kind of pans a little bit, but then it cuts to the front of the house this way, and that's when Joyce comes out. And it's right about here. And she comes out, and I think she's like yelling, slow down or something. The next angle is right here, and as she runs out and stands right in front, the camera kind of pans closer to her, and she yells out, slow down. And then you'll see the van taking off in this direction here, and it goes down that street, but you don't really see it like the way that you would see it right now, because it was an aerial shot. So as the van drives off this way, it does an aerial shot. So as much as I want to like make it look like theirs, this is about as much as I can do for that shot. And there you have it. Okay, when the mailman shows up to bring that mysterious box to Joyce, I believe the angle is right here. and the mailman parks the car right here. I'm still having a hard time because the other side over here also looks very similar, so I just want to make sure, but I feel like this is it because you can see the front door. So I want to say this is where the mailman parked, right here. Another scene is right here, and it's with Joyce, and she is trying to destroy that mysterious thing that arrived, and Murray told her to get rid of it. So she ties it to the tree and pulls it up, and then lets it go, and it falls and it cracks, and that's when she finds that letter or something. But in that scene, you're getting angles this way, close-up shots. You also get shots from up looking down. You also see this house because there's like some neighbors over there that are looking at her, and there's like, it's like a lady and a little girl, and they're coming out of this house right here. So you'll get this shot right here of the lady right there coming out of her car and looking at her like, what's wrong with you? And then yeah, a lot of shots right here. Yeah, so yeah, you got that scene right here with Joyce that happened right here. Know which tree they used, but at some point when you're seeing that thing being lifted, I think it's right here. I'm standing in front of the bigger tree and going up. I think it was right here, I want to say, because I don't think it was this one that was used. It looks more like this one here. But anyways, that could be that shot right there. Maybe this angle this way. But there you go. Seems to be another angle like right about here. It's like a closer shot. And you can see all these trees. This one, and that one. Don't know if I'm doing this perfectly, but I feel like that is another angle right there. Also another scene right here when the Russian guy, what did I say his name was? Dwayne, shows up, and he pulls up in a taxi. The taxi's parked right here, and he's taking out his luggage. But this is another scene right here. I don't think that they show him going into the house. I think it's just like an angle right here and him taking out his bags. As usual, I was wrong. So after he grabs his bags and pulls them out of the car, the camera does follow him just a little bit this way. We'll have a really quick shot from this angle right here. It's a very quick, like, establishing shot. But yeah, I believe it's from right back here. Might be a little further out like that. On when 11 gets arrested here in the house, I believe they're coming out this way right here, and the camera's following them, and I believe the cop cars were parked right here. It's like a weird thing because you can see a bush on the right hand side, and the only bushes are over here, so unless they were over there, but you can see these windows right here as they're walking out, and you can see the balcony for like a second right there. So if I'm standing over there, you won't be able to see the balcony, so I just feel like it's right over here. Maybe it's a closer shot like this, and it just kind of follows it this way. But yeah, this is also where she gets arrested. Same scene when the cop cars are driving away. They're driving in this direction, and you'll see Mike standing right here looking that way, and you'll clearly see that speed limit 25 sign as the cop car is driving away. And I'm gonna finish with this one. I'm pretty sure this might be the last scene filmed here, but it's when Argyle shows up, and he's in his van, and he's coming from this direction facing this way. So the angles you're seeing are from inside of his van, but when the cars come pulling up, he's pulling up this way, and you'll see the house on the left. He pulls up to here until they come running out with, I believe it was an officer or something, and they jump into the car and head straight that way. But yeah, that would be the last scene that filmed here, or at least the last one that I got. But yeah, I believe his car was right here when they all jump into the car. Let me just do another quick video before I leave, because this is so rare. This is so rare, guys. You know, this only happens to me very often. Fantastic. What an experience that was. By the way, he let me take a piece of glass from the scene when they break everything in there and they're shooting guns in there. He let me grab a piece of glass as a souvenir. Wow, that was amazing. All right, let's go off to the next location. This is so freaking cool. Welcome to El Dorado High School, aka Sonora Hills High School. My gosh. So I came earlier and they told me to come back after 3:30. So I did. And my gosh, it looks exactly the same. I mean, schools usually do unless they go through a big renovation, but this is so freaking cool. I'm gonna try to pinpoint all the scenes quickly and I gotta get going. Oh my gosh, so I've been saying the wrong thing. It's not Sonora, it's Lenora. Lenora Hills, California. I'm gonna have to go back and fix things if I can, but anyways, it's Lenora. So this would be Lenora High School. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. In the school shots, it opens up right here in this wall, and it actually says Lenora High School on this wall right here. Oh my gosh, so I'm sorry about that. So the scene opens up right here, it says Lenora High School right here, and then it pans this way, and you see the courtyard. And I'm gonna break every scene down as much as I can, and then move on to the next spot. So this is the very first time you see the school. You see this wall. On this wall it reads Lenora Hills High School. There's a yellow bus parked right here. There's a bike rack right here with a bunch of bikes and one bike right there. And you see the kids walking past. And as they walk past, the camera moves slowly like this. And it keeps going right about here. And then it goes up in the trees and you get a beautiful aerial shot of the courtyard over there, and when it's up in the air it says Lenora Hills, California, March 21st, 1986. And then the next scene is inside of the school, which is the only scene that they actually filmed inside, and I do not know where they shot those scenes, but you can see lockers and everything, so I'm guessing it's like one of the main areas of the school. The very next scene after that is a close-up shot of the flagpole, and there was a flag. I don't know if there was ever a flag, but there was one in the show, and they're showing the flag, and then it pans down and you see this building right here, and there's a girl, and there's a girl that walks past. And then again, the scenes are inside the school right after. But there's a lot of establishing shots here and there, little ones here and there, but yeah, this would be the second time you see the school from the outside. The next scene is shot right out here as well, and it's with 11, and she's walking with her art project or something in her hands, and the scene, I think, opens up this way, and as she's walking up, it's this angle that you see. She's walking up this way towards the camera, and then eventually the camera angle changes. You do see this goat eagles, and the angle changes right about here, and this is where that whole scene happens, when she gets pushed on the ground and they destroy her art project and she's crying, and that all happened right here. One thing I was noticing about all these shots out here, when she falls, and actually she doesn't fall, the blonde girl trips her and then she falls right here. What I was noticing about a lot of these shots, they're aerial shots, so they always look a little different, and it's hard to get like the perfect angle, but yeah, a lot of them are aerial shots, the ones out here. But when you get a wide angle shot of her when she falls, it's like right over here, and you kind of just see the E and the S over here. But yeah, she falls like right there. During that whole scene, after the girl trips her, they all start being really mean to her and laughing at her. Then the guy eventually comes out and he stomps on her project and ruins it. In the meantime, Will comes out from those doors right over here. These right here. Oops, right there. So he comes out of those doors and sees what's happening, and eventually she stands up and yells out her name, which is Angela, and she's standing on this side over here with a bunch of her friends, and then she tries to do the whole like hand thing, and they start laughing at her again. So this is where Angela, the mean girl, and her friends were standing when 11 yells out, "Angela!" And she tries to do the whole hand thing, and she would have been standing right over here. And she tries to do the whole thing and realizes that her powers are gone. This is so cool. That'll do it here for Lenora Hills. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I was saying it wrong. Lenora Hills High School. We're going off now to the next location. Sorry, it's very loud, but welcome to Skate-O-Mania, which in the show is called Rink-O-Mania, not too far off. But this is where the skating, the roller skating scenes took place. They actually shot a scene from the outside, and they shot scenes in the inside. It's not open just yet, so I just wanted to get some shots during the daytime, and then I'm gonna come back later when it's opened. But I'm just gonna show you the quick little shot that you see when they arrive. So let's pretend it's a beautiful blue skies right now. Let's use our imagination. Oh, perfect, there we go. And when the surfer Pizza Boy van pulls up, they come out over here. Will, 11, and Mike come out. And as Will's about to go in, he turns around and Jonathan says something to him. I can't remember what he says. And then he walks in. And then all the other scenes were filmed inside. So we'll be back later. So cool. Now I'm at Cafe 66, New Mexican Family Restaurant. I know that's a long name, but this is the cafe where 11 and Owens come to discuss getting her powers back. And you'll first see the restaurant from where I'm standing, but it had a different name. I think it was like New County Line Cafe or something. I gotta look at it again. But you'll see the restaurant from the outside, and then the next part is 11 and Owen sitting at one of the tables, which I believe she orders waffles. I mean, of course she would. I believe the angle is right here. There is a car parked here and here, and two guys are standing in front, like next to the cars, and then you see these two electrical wires, or don't ask me about what these things are called. Like you see all of these in the shots, but you don't see the pole. So I think the angle is more like right there. And the shot is at night, and the lighting for the building was so cool. It was like these neon lights. It looked really, really cool. But I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna have some food, see if I can try to get the same table. I think that would be cool. But if not, I will wait for people to leave if I can, and then try to get some shots at the same table that they were sitting. I don't have confirmation yet. I'm going to ask one of the employees. But if they did film in here, they changed everything. Meaning the lights, I mean everything, because it looks so different. But I will ask. So I did speak to one of the employees. She's my waitress, and she's been super nice. They did film inside of here. I thought they did, but when I walked in, I'm just like, why does it look so different? And they basically added all the lighting. They added these really cool chandeliers by the bar. But the table is right in front of me. The people that were sitting there are gone now, so I'm gonna go over there and get a quick video and some pictures, but it's so cool. They actually did film it here, and it's so exciting. The food was delicious, by the way. I got the huevos rancheros. Totally recommend. Okay, so this is the Stranger Things table right here. Here's my notes. Okay, so I'm sitting right now in the Stranger Things table, and they added these like bulb lights right here, and then on this side they added like chandeliers. There's the background that you see at some point. They changed the Coke machine in the show, and then this table right here was used in Breaking Bad, which I didn't know, so that's cool. So you have this one in Breaking Bad, this one in Stranger Things right here. How cool is that? Mine a little bit about what scene filmed here from Breaking Bad, and it was some episode that had to do with like somebody died or something, and then they came here and had dinner, and then the lady was telling me that there's people come here to take pictures here and inside of the bathroom, so something must have happened in that scene in the bathroom as well. I don't really know, but let's get back to Stranger Things. Okay, so here's the booth of Stranger Things. 11 was sitting here, Owens was sitting here, and if you look closely in that scene, you can actually see some tape right here, and it's still here, but in the shot, it was actually silver, so they must have changed it somehow, maybe for the show. And then from the outside, when the scene opens up in here, the first thing you see is Owens sitting here, and I believe the angle is like right here maybe. And you can notice all these lights that are not here anymore. It was just for the show. So like the angle is right here, and then you get a shot of 11 sitting over here, and you can notice the background over here. So it kind of rotates between the two of them, and at some point you get an angle over here, and then you also get an angle from over there facing this way. And there's a lot of close-up shots of the two of them sitting here. That's basically it. They're just discussing things, but this is the table. So exciting. And the same lights that they added here, they also added like a few over here as well. All right, so here's the other angle I was talking about. It's from over here, and they actually changed the Coke machine to Pepsi, but everything else besides that looks the same. Just like it was mostly lighting that they changed, I noticed. And then of course I was talking about this background over here, which looks so cool on camera. I thought that wasn't here, but it actually is. So anyways, she's gonna take some pictures for me, so make sure you guys check out my Instagram account. So here I am sitting in the same spot as 11. Oh my god, I'm having like flashbacks of the very first time I did Stranger Things locations, because I remember I sat on that table, you know, in the diner, and she goes, 11. So I'm kind of having flashbacks. But anyways, this is where 11 was sitting, right here. So cool. Okay, she just told me that a music video filmed here. It's meant to be by Florida Georgia Line filmed here. Like, are you kidding me? So much stuff filmed here. So now I have to watch the music video. So yeah, you got Florida Georgia Line, Stranger Things, and Breaking Bad. Too cool. And one last look. Yay. Music video meant to be. It's with BB Rexa and Florida Georgia Line. You know that song? If it's meant to be, it'll be. That song. That filmed right there. Like they're sitting right here. She's the waitress in the music video, and you see her behind right here. At some point, she's like sitting there like this. So I'm gonna try to get that shot, but I had no idea. So yeah, she said the last movie that filmed here is a movie called Trap House. Never seen it, but yeah, they filmed a ton of stuff here. So this is definitely a recommended spot if you want to see some filming locations here in Albuquerque. Actually, I looked at the music video again, and even though she put the sign here, they weren't sitting here, they were actually sitting in that booth over there, but you can see the background over there. So cool. So yeah, she was back here during the music video, but you actually see the whole thing. And then the clock that you see in the music video, she said it just broke, and they just replaced it with that one right there. Before I go, I have to show you guys where they filmed also for that music video, because baby Rexa was actually out here dancing for that music video, and you can see the sign in the top, but I don't think it said that. I gotta look at it again. And then they put a fence around the whole restaurant for that music video. But she's like dancing right out here, so I wanted to just come out here and show you guys. But that was so cool. I wasn't expecting to know more locations that filmed here. I just figured it was just Stranger Things, but I should know better than that, especially when they're filming so much out here. They probably have used several spots for several films and stuff, so that was really cool. And the ladies in there are super, super nice. I backed up so you can see the sign that it said cafe, but I think they used a different sign because it had like almost like a tan color. I'm gonna insert a picture in here so you guys can see. But yeah, she's just dancing right here, and there was like a boom box or something that she has, kind of, I don't know, almost looked like a karaoke machine or something. I had never seen that in that video. I watched it really quickly. I didn't watch the entire thing, but I watched just to get an idea. And I was gonna go get a picture where the guys, you know, the guys that also sang Georgia, what is it called, Florida Georgia Line, were sitting, but I couldn't because there was two gentlemen sitting at that table and I didn't want to bother them. But yeah, how cool. That'll be it for Cafe 66. If you're looking for some really, really good food, I totally recommend this place, and you'll get to see some cool filming spots, so come check it out. Welcome to Aliberto's Mexican food restaurant right there, which is aka Surfer Pizza. Wait, Surfer Boy Pizza. Why can I can never remember that. Anyways, this is Surfer Boy Pizza right here. I believe they parked their car on this side over here, and then when they show you the building, I think it's from that side over there. So I'm gonna run through the scenes out here, and then I'm gonna go inside, probably eat something, and move on to the next spot. So the scene opens up right here, and you can see the Surfer Boy Pizza van coming this way. And it turns right here and parks his car right there. And then when they come out of the van, immediately what you see is this side over here, and they're standing right in front. And the Surfer Boy Pizza sign was right here. This is so freaking cool. I love it. Look how cool. Oh my god, this place looks exactly the same in here. That's where 11 and Mike were sitting. Oh my god, that's so cool. I'm in Surfer Boy Pizza. There's music playing, so I have to like hurry, but this table right here, this is where 11 was sitting with Mike. It looks almost exactly, well, actually it looks exactly the same in here. This is so, so cool. I'm gonna have to take breaks because there's music playing in the background, like I was saying, and I want to be able to speak and not do a voiceover. So when the music stops again, I'll make a video. So I just got my food. Look at how good this looks. I got 2 beef tacos with rice and beans and just some water. Oh my god, I'm so excited to be here. So you know what's so cool is that this is the 3rd restaurant where I'm sitting in the exact same spot that 11 sat at. Right here, right where 11 sat at. So cool. Hey. And the fact that this is like checkerboard, it's like perfect for a Surfer Boy Pizza restaurant. It's just perfect. They picked a great spot. Here's a scene when 11 and Mike are talking, and this is the view that you see Mike is wearing like these glasses from the Surfer Boy boxes, and you can see this window and the checkerboard like design right here. How freaking cool is this? It opens up right here, and it's like a close-up shot, and then when they come in, it kind of goes like this, and you see them coming in right through this door right here. There was like a Coca-Cola sign right there, and yeah, they were coming in right through here. Once they come in, the camera pans back this way, and the guy is talking, and it pans from this way to this side over here. And you can see them standing right over here. Yeah. And then it pans back this way a few times. Okay, so this is the table, like I was saying, that Mike sitting here, 11 was sitting here, and it kind of rotates from right here to 11 sitting right there, and you can notice that door in the background. And when Mike is talking, you see this in the background, and there was like a pizza sign over here with like pineapples right here, like a neon sign, so you get that angle. Yeah, you get this angle a lot. Yeah. And then at some point they hold hands, and it kind of zooms in like this, and their hands kind of entwine. She puts out her hand, and then he puts out his hand. So yeah, there's that scene there too, with their hands. And then he puts his hand down. So there's that scene there. Yeah, it just kind of goes from here to right about here. I'm probably gonna have to do a voiceover because music was playing the entire time. There was actually another scene that filmed right here with Jonathan, and there was a sign here that he flipped. I think one side said we're open, and then the other one said we're closed or something. And she said that that sign was from the crew. They didn't have that sign, but the shot was taken from out here as he opens the door. The guy comes out, and then he changes the sign to we're closed. So this would have been the angle right here when the guy comes out. Sorry, Jonathan flips the sign, and he goes right back in. And then there's another scene where Jonathan and I think Will come out of this door right here to tell 11 that it's time to go in the back so she can get in the water. And those scenes actually did film back there as well. Now I'm in Snow Park, okay? And this is where they film the scene when once 11 is trying to get into her memory and see what's going on with Sam. You know, they put her in the water inside of the Surfer Boy pizza restaurant, and she's in the water and she starts, you know, going through her memory. Well, when she's walking, when you see her like in some kind of a park or something, almost looks like a skate park. This is the park that you see her in. I'm looking at the bridge right there where she stands on top of it, and this is so cool. This is so cool. I'll show you guys around. All right, well, here is Snow Park. Look how cool is this? And then here's the famous bridge that they put like some props on top to make it look like the ball, you know, the snowball. And yeah, this is it. I'm gonna walk down there and try to figure out all the scenes. And then I can go back to the school because they told me to come back after 3:30. But how cool is this? I freaking love this so much. I'm in it. This is where 11 stood. But the one way that you can figure out exactly where she was standing when she starts to think back, like when the memories start to come in her head, the very first thing you see of her standing here is her by herself standing here, And if you notice in that shot, I believe to, let me see, to the left of her, you can see that bush right there. Now, one thing that I was noticing in the shot though, you don't see these buildings as she's just standing there. You only see the mountains in the background. So the way that they got the angle on her, they made it look like if there was nothing back there. But later on, when she starts walking forward and underneath that bridge right there, you do see the buildings. So it was just like, at the moment that she is just by herself, all you see is the mountains in the background, and you do see this right here. So I was walking as far down as I could, because if you keep going, you're not going to see the buildings, but then you don't see this. So maybe for that shot, they took away the buildings, but then again, later on, you see them anyway. So it's like, whatever. So what I'm going to do, since it's kind of like a sequence and they're really quick shots, because it goes between her in the water, then her here, and then Sam, you know, at what looks like she's like at the dance. So it's like 3 different things you're seeing all at once. So I'm just gonna show you everything in a sequence and put in the clips in there. So, you know, something like that. Okay, so right about here, maybe back here or so, would be where 11 was standing when she first gets a memory in her head, and she's in the water inside of Surfer Boy Pizza place, whatever it's called. But anyways, when she's in the water inside of that restaurant and she gets her first memory and we see her up close, this is where she's standing right here. How cool is this? Okay, so I think I'm gonna take back what I said. So I was going by that bush over there, but it could just be gone. But the bush that is on the left-hand side of her is not over here, so maybe it's just gone now. I mean, it's been a while since they filmed, but you do see these 2 poles, that one, and the mountain. And like I was saying, the buildings, I feel like you don't see them as much because it's like a blur shot, and she's also standing right in front. But this is where she's standing right here when they first show her face. Okay, so when we first see the park and we see her standing by herself and it's a close-up shot of her face, she's standing right about here. You can see this pole. Everything's like blurred out in the background, but you can kind of see this pole. And there is like some, like one of these, but over here on this side, you can kind of see some graffiti work, which you can kind of see right there. But like I said, that shot is very blurred out, but this is where she was standing. And then the next scene is her walking underneath this right here. Whoa, look what's happening right now. Should I be moving out of here? This is scary. Alright, let me move. What the hell? I better run for my life. Alright, I'm gonna get up here. Whoa. That's nice. I'm like sitting here trying to make a video. Thanks a lot. I'm waiting for all this water to just drain out because I still need a shot right in the middle here, facing that way, and then the other one is up there. But like, seriously, that was really bad timing. Right here is where little Sam was sitting, and 11 spots her, and she's sitting right there with her skateboard. And when 11 spots her, she's coming from this direction right here, and she's walking up, and when she notices her, she starts calling out her name, Max, Max. and then she walks up to her up to here. Max kind of runs past her, and she's still walking towards the camera in that scene. And then towards the end of that scene, 11 is standing right here looking up at the bridge, and there's some props up here. And so the camera angle, she's looking at the bridge, it changes from here to on top of the bridge. And when she's standing there, kind of just zooms in like this. Alright, I'm back. Look how cool the sign looks at night. I love it. Alright, I'm gonna go inside and see what they tell me. Wondering if, I have to pay just to go in there. Guessing no, but we'll see. Yes. Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh, look at these. How fun is this? Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh my god, this is where they got their skates right here. I didn't realize it was like as soon as you walk in. So yeah, the doors are right here. And that's where you get your skates. And oh my gosh, this place is so cool. Oh, I remember these right here. You see Will and Mike walking in front of it at some point. Oh my god, this is so freaking cool. There's the snacks. Oh yeah, at some point you see them coming this way. I'm gonna break the whole scenes down, but I just want to like see everything. So cool. I'm inside of the skater rink. They put a stamp on me and I just washed my hands and it's almost gone. Actually, it's barely there, but anyways, I might skate. I don't know yet. I did have to pay to get in, but what I want to do mostly is just go over the scenes with you guys. But yeah, I don't know if I want to skate yet, but it's so cool to be in here. And look, that's so cool. So look at that, they have like that up there. Yeah, it's just so cool in here. This side I recall really well because of the snacks over here. But I haven't checked out. Oh, I think this is where she was sitting over here, where Mike and 11 were sitting at some point. I gotta find it. But this is way cool. scene that starts right here, and I believe it just comes out this way. So it looks like they put like skates over here. This is where you would pick up the skates in the show, and they put the rentals sign right here, and it looks exactly like the same rental neon sign in the front. So maybe they kept the sign, but this would make sense that it's here instead of in the front, because when they're walking towards the camera, you're gonna notice this building right here and stuff. So this is the way that they were walking, and you can see these windows here. So that's interesting that it's actually over here. And then right over here it said employees only right there. Right here. So cool.
Took off his skates and everything already.
I think you can see, it's hard to tell. Darn, I don't want to get in skates. Yeah, it's hard to see it. Mike, 11, and Will are sitting right here. The reason you can know which one they're sitting at is by counting these lights. You can see this one, and then you can see 2, 3. So there's 3 lights visible. When 11 gets up and she leaves, you can see those lights, and you can see 2 more booths, and then that last one over there. So this one is definitely the table that they were sitting at. And the thing actually starts like from up there, and it pans down like this, and then the next are like sitting right here. This is where 11 was hiding. She was hiding in here, and these drapes were down. She was peeking through the window at some point. This is where she was hiding, inside of there, somewhere in there. That's cool, yeah. But this is the windows right here that she was hiding. Look, they made a replica of the skate, and they put the blood on there. Look at that. That's so cool. And they have some other like memorabilia in here. It's hard to see it though. There's the skate. Yeah, it's hard. Over here, this is the DJ booth. You see it at some point. But yeah, this would be the little DJ booth right here. That's cool. Oh, look at this. That's so cool. Netflix and New Stranger Things filmed here. That's so cool. I just got back from my hotel room, and I want to do a little recap because today was super amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better day. I do regret not getting up earlier this morning, but I tell you what, maybe if I would have gone up earlier, I wouldn't have been able to go inside the Stranger Things house. So I can't complain. I had a really long day yesterday, and I have to be up very, very soon. It is 10:50 p.m. and I have to be up at 3:30 in the morning. So to work 3 flights back to Orlando. So as far as Stranger Things locations go, I wrote down about 9, and the only one I didn't get to is the location called Montesa Park, and it's the spot where Jonathan and Argyle are like throwing golf balls, and they're like in the desert, and there's a bunch of cars, and I believe it's the same spot that later on Will, Mike also go to, and they're all there and they're sitting on cars. That spot I did not get to go to. And then of course, as you saw, the gas station. I should have just skipped that one because I didn't know whether... Actually, I'm going to stop the video right there to address that location, because what's funny is that I was confident that I had found the gas station, and then 3 days later, I'm going through my footage and I'm like, oh no, that was not the gas station. So I had the address, I put it in my GPS, but my GPS, once I got to the spot, it was just kind of taking me in circles, and I went in circles like 5 times, and then it would just stop at a random like spot, and I'm like, this is definitely not it. So I was just like, oh, whatever. So I turned it off and I drove around that area, and then I went to the main road and drove down that road, up and down. And then I thought I had found the gas station, but yeah, definitely not. And then I was so confident that I found it that I started recording, which is the footage you're seeing right now. And yeah, I was sitting there telling you guys about it and like telling you like, sorry, I know it got dark, but I waited until the last bit to do this spot and blah, blah, blah. But sadly, it was not the spot. So yeah, it would be great to get back to Albuquerque so I can get to the gas station someday, and then the other spot that I missed. The other thing I want to address is, because I have a feeling somebody might ask, is why didn't I go over the scene when 11 grabs her skate and hits Angela with it? So I feel like, because where that scene filmed, it was by where all the tables were, and at some point you can see the snack sign behind Angela. So it's not like I didn't know where it was. I just have a feeling that after I filmed the scene of them sitting there, like, I was supposed to go back and finish it, and I think I started taking pictures, and then at some point one of the employees came up and he started putting the chairs away and stuff. So I actually had to ask him to if I could put the table back. Like, he put it in this weird way. I don't know. It's hard to explain. So I think maybe I was feeling rushed or something. I don't know. I think I either forgot or felt like I couldn't do it. So in case you guys are wondering, that is why. Anyways, back to the other video. That place is still a gas station. I don't know what it is these days, but it was pitch dark when I got there. I mean, obviously, but yeah, today it was amazing. I did write down some I was about to say Albuquerque locations, duh. No, I did write down some Breaking Bad filming locations, because I know people are gonna ask me about Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, because yes, it did film here in Albuquerque, but I only have a day. I only had the day here, and I'm a huge Stranger Things fan. I mean, hello. I've been doing it for so long. It was my very first video in 2016 with Stranger Things film locations. So there's no way that I would have come here and not do Stranger Things. You know what I mean? So, and honestly, I've never seen Breaking Bad. I know. So hopefully one day I'll get to it. And if I ever get back here for you guys, because I know some of you are going to ask me about it, I will try to do Breaking Bad if I'm ever back. The Breaking Bad house though, Walter's house, the owner does not like anybody. Like if you have a TikTok account, look up Walter White's house in Albuquerque. The owner stands outside. She waits for people to come so she can start yelling at them. And she says the most horrendous things to them. Like, I don't know how this lady has not been like, I don't know, it's terrible. She's absolutely rude. So it's not an experience that I want to live. But I would do it for you guys. But anyways, I'm so glad that today went the way that it did, because I feel like if I would have gone to, if I would have taken a different, how do I say it? If I would have gone to the locations in a different order, sorry, I can't even think. Who knows if I would have gone inside the house, you know? So I'm glad that I did it all the way that I did it. And yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that I didn't make the very last one and that the gas station, or that I didn't go earlier to that one. But anyways, it's all right. I'm not too upset. This was amazing for my first time being here, and I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you again for everything, for all your comments, your likes. Believe me, I see them. Sometimes I don't get to them. Thanks again. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.